morning. My name is Tanush. It's Thursday, September 12th, 2024. And Station FLPS welcomes you to another great day of learning. Aiden, Amanda, and I are happy to bring you the news. We are from Mr. Sarah's third grade class. Let's start our morning by honoring the flag of our great United States. We'll take a moment to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Together, please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please return to your seats. Now here's Aiden to share more.
Good morning, everyone. Let's see what Mother Nature will send our way today. We can expect sunny skies today and a high temperature of 86 degrees. If you are buying a Hot Ones today, the cafeteria will be happy to serve you either hot dog or chicken patty. Now please welcome Amanda.
Thank you, Aiden. Now for this week's Bulldog Best winners.
Good morning, Bulldogs. Happy Thursday. It's Spot and I here to give you the Thursday news. We have some Bulldog Bucks and some Bulldog Best names to announce. And what do you want to start with, Spot? Does anybody speak dog? Not me, but I think he said he wants to start with Bulldog Bucks, but I just dropped him. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, Spot, here we go. In Miss Collins' class, this Bulldog Buck belongs to Tucker. Tucker was caught being respectful and responsible. Then, in Miss Collins' class, Alexa was caught being respectful and responsible. In Mrs. Richmond Smith's class, Emery was caught being respectful and responsible. Jeez, let's not see a pattern here. In Mrs. Richmond Smith's class, Connor was caught being responsible. And then, in Mrs. Norris's class, I have Ryan. Ryan was caught being responsible. And in Mrs. Norris's class again, Araya. And this looks like it was for being responsible. Interesting. Okay, now, Bulldog Best for the week for second grade. In Mrs. Hoy's class, Aubrey. In Mrs. Vormelker's class, Gabriel. In Mrs. Norris's class, Wyatt. In Mrs. Wallow's class, Lucy. In Miss Chichester's class, Julia. In Mrs. Gommel's class, Hannah. Lost my spot. In Mrs. Hoy's class, why is there so many names on this list? I'm just looking at it and it looks like there's so many. I don't know. Interesting. Maybe check with your teacher. Make sure this isn't a name from last week. I don't know, but I'm going to keep going. In Miss Hoy's class, I know I called Aubrey, but this also says Colin. And then in Mrs. Vormelker's class, Emily. And then in Mrs. Statz's class, Colum. In Mrs. Tamura's class, Coco. In Mrs. Wallow's class, Zane. Mrs. Seeker's class, Clayton. Miss Jackson's class, Colton. Mrs. Norris's class, Amelia. And Miss LaGruth's class, Peter. That was a lot of names. I don't know, you guys. If you are a second grader and you heard two names from your class, maybe check with your teacher. Who is Bulldog Best this week? Let's figure this out. I also wanted to give a shout out to my friend Chase. He gave me this idea to hang this Kelso's Choice wheel back there. So it was on the morning show. We thought that was a great idea. Have a great day.
If you heard your name announced, please report to the front lobby immediately after the morning show. That's our news for today. Have a terrific Thursday, everyone. And let's go, Falls!